If you're watching this video and you've been asking yourself, how do I play worship in church as a guitarist, then this video is for you. Playing worship in church is one of the easiest things you can do on the guitar. Why? Because you don't need to overthink playing it. Now, a lot of people think that before you know how to play worship in church, you need to know scales to get started. When getting started, those are not the things you need. I can tell you for sure. And in this video, I'm going to show you one of the most important things you need to know. If you're watching this video, there are some things that you should have at your fingertips. You should already know how to play your basic chords on the neck because it's going to help you to navigate. Then the second thing is to be able to play your bar chords. If you can already do these things, if you can play your bar chords, the major and minor bar chords, you are good to go. Now, it's not bad to learn how to play scales, but what makes you a very good guitarist is your ability to understand rhythm and chords. Those are more important than just learning scales. So let me show you how to get started. So let's say a song like this is playing. Your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above them all thrones and dominion, all powers and positions, your name stands above them all. Right? So, because you already have a piano player, somebody that is playing the piano, one thing that I'm going to show you in this video that will help you to just make your playing sound top-notch as a worship guitarist. The first thing, after you know the chord progression, when the chord progression plays, like for example, I was playing a 4, higher than 5, is the greatest than 6, stands above them 4, I'm playing the key of D, alright? So after you know the chord progression, the next thing to start doing as a worship guitarist is to play a different flavor other than what you're hearing. So here is a very simple trick that most worship guitar players use. Have you heard something like this before? Ooh, right? So it's very simple. What I'm simply doing is that I have different shapes for different types of chords. So when this chord is playing, this 4 is playing your name, I'm substituting it with this. Alright? So when the 5 is playing, this is what I'm playing. Then when the 6 is playing, I play like this. So don't overthink it. So what I'm simply doing, let me show you. When I'm playing a major chord, like this one, I am using this particular shape that looks like this. And when I'm playing a minor chord, I'm using this particular shape that looks like this. Okay? I hope you are understanding this. If I am too fast, make sure you just pause, rewind, and take it slowly. Alright? By the way, if you are watching this video for the first time and you haven't watched any of my videos, I am Shalom Akos and I teach people how to become better guitarists. I have a lot of videos on soloing, worship guitar playlists. I have a worship guitar playlist that teaches you how to play from scratch, and I've attached the videos in the comment section. Alright? So for the major, I said something like this. So imagine playing your bar chord, your 4, like this. All you need to do, will remove this 2. So your index finger is on the 6th string, the 1st fret, then your middle finger follows on the next fret, directly the next fret, then the 3rd string. So we have, so I'm picking only these 2, I'm picking only the 2 of them. Right? So since it's 4, then the 5, I just move it. 5. Okay, so try playing along. Try doing the same thing. Put your finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. Then your middle finger on the 4th fret, 3rd string. So only pick the 2. Then if you want to play the 5 chord, you move this. So the 4 is the highest. Then the 5. Can you see? Can you try? Your name is the highest, your name is the greatest. One more time. Your name, 4, highest, then 5. Alright, then when we want to play the 6th chord, instead of playing this minor chord, like this. We're going to play your index finger on the 6th string of the 7th fret, then your middle finger on the 3rd string of the same 7th fret. So this shape is all we use for minor chords. The minor chords in the family are the 6, the 2, and the 3. Then the major is what we used earlier, 4, 5, and 1. Alright, but for now we're dealing with the 6. So the 6. Right? So your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above them all. Alright, so once you understand this, then we can now start adding filler or like passing notes. So for example, instead of starting from your name, you can do what I just did, right? I played the 3. So 3 and 3 is minor, which is here. Alright, so 3, 4 is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above them. So 3, minor, major, alright, all chords. Then this one, 6, 5. So 3, 4, 6, 5. Your name stands above them all. Alright? All doors and all that. Yeah, so that is how to do it. That's how to do it. Alright? Your name. So this is one of the easiest ways to get started playing worship. When you just know the chords, right? If you know the chord progression, okay, what are the chords playing the chord progression? 4, 5, and 6, for example. So just know the chords that are meant to be played as major, the chords that are meant to be played as minors. So the chords for majors, the 4, 5, and 1, we use the major chord shapes, 4, 5, and 1. Then for minors, 6, 2, and 3, we use the shape for minors. So if you watch this video to this point and you want to upgrade your worship guitar skills, I want you to type upgrade so that I will know who has watched this video to the end. And then if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do, so that my channel will grow and you also get to watch more videos like this. I have created a playlist that teaches how to play worship from scratch. So if you're interested, just use the link below. And if you want to level up, I invite you to watch this next video right here.